Hello and Assalamualaikum. Today my teammate and I are going to evaluate one of the computer-based games that we chose, which is Player Unknown's Battlegrounds, or known as PUBG. Okay, first of all, my name is NURAMIRA SHAFIKA. Okay, number 1, visibility of system status. What is this mean? The system should always keep users informed about what is going on through appropriate feedback within the reasonable time. Communicating system status is vital to helping users determine what to do. In this video game, feedback is particularly important so that players know whether their interaction was executed. For instance, in many video games, particularly action games, health or life meters are present. These dynamic meters display the player's health status throughout the game. Like in this game, the health meter is presented in the top left corner of the screen under your player's name. The health meter is updated almost instantly once either of the activities mentioned above and more occur. Match between system and the real world. This is mean the system should speak the user's language with words, phrases, and concepts familiar to the user, rather than system-oriented terms. Follow real-world conversions, making information appear in a natural and logical order. Unfamiliar interface terms will often confuse users and make them second-guess themselves. Users should be able to successfully navigate your interface without needing to look up terminology. Players Unknown Battlegrounds, or known as PUBG, is a battle royale game, or in layman's terms, a large-scale player versus player shooter game that ends with only one winner, team or individual, with the last one left alive. User control and freedom. Users often choose system function by mistake and will need a clearly marked emergency exit to leave the unwanted state without having to go through an extended dialogue. Not only is this functionality available, it is prominently placed at the top right hand corner of the screen, so it is discoverable to users. Consistency and standards. Users should not have to wonder whether different words, situations, or actions mean the same thing. No matter the console, users typically have the expectation of what buttons to base on their prior experience playing other games. Years and years of game design have resulted in design standards, just like we see on the websites and in ads.
Number 4. Consistency and standards. The mapping of interfaces is consistent in different situations. For example, there are 3 main situations that need direction control: the landing, the walking, and the driving page. Players can figure out the direction control button on the left. PUBG provided a walker pad to control the direction in landing, walking status, but the directional pad of driving is directional pad with horizontal and vertical paths on 2 sides. The direction is inconsistent with those 3 main situations. Thus, players need more effort to learn how to perform in the driving situation. As for the opportunity to improve, PUBG can also provide more customized options on control layout status. Number 5. Error prevention. As a general digital design, user tends to distract attention and make mistakes. The confirmation dialog is the most popular design method used in the game to avoid unconscious errors. The PUBG does not overuse the confirmation dialog only on the exiting game step. It is a great effective way to irreversible exit match actions. Number 6. Recognition rather than recall. The weapons and bullets have different types in the PUBG, and players feel difficult to figure out what they need at that time. The highlighted stuff is an automatic reminder for players to recognize the weapon they have and what bullets they should pick up. Number 7. Flexibility and efficiency of use. The game players usually need more challenge to create more fun. With repetitive practice on playing games, players will decrease time and more skillful in the game, but the game needs to design more competition and fun for both novice player and experienced player. For example, the PUBG has scripts with which resources land every cycle. It is easy to pick if it is land on the flat land, while difficult to pick when landing on the roof.
Next is aesthetic and minimalist design. In Pubg, the play screen is overlaid by relevant game information positioned to the corners of the viewport. For instance, in the left corner of the screen, there is a prominent display of what placed in the race UR as well as a map of the track with the placement of the other drivers' icons. The layout and display of this data is visually appealing and quick to interpret. Pubg's usage of minimalist yet informative gameplay screen ensures that player can stay focused on driving while using the overlaid information to supplement and enhance their experience. Help users recognize, diagnose, and recover from the errors. The error in Pubg Mobile can be happen due to various reasons. It could be either a connectivity issue or it also could be some other issues which may include hardware issues or issue with the application in the form of bugs or glitches. Every time when an error occurs in the games, there is a code or the number that will appear in the game screen. This code generally 9 digits code associated with the error so as to understand what is the error and what solution can be taken to solve the issue. This error mainly show up when there are issues with either the internet or in the DNS. This error can also be seen appear with different code number. This error may also happen if players are playing the Pubg mobile version that are not available in your region. Do note that there are high chances that the player may get banned for a few days if they are not using the appropriate global version of Pubg Mobile. Pubg Mobile on iOS keeps help documentation accessible and visible in the top right corner of the game homepage. However, simply having a help section doesn't make finding what you need any easier. It's also important that the help content is clear and organized in a thoughtful manner. Pubg Mobile did a nice job of organizing the help content, and the app even allowed users to search the help documentation by describing their problem. On the main help page, content was grouped by frequency of use. There is even a hot topic section with the most accessed content. Additionally, the content structure is thoughtful, organized with number steps, action-oriented phrase, and parallel hierarchy. Thought it would be nice if there was a secondary header along with the white space used to separate answer section.